Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So I was sorting out some kits in the loft to sell, and I came across this, and I've had a look inside and thought, you know what, this looks like a nice little project, hopefully quick and simple, and I thought I would actually build it rather than sell it. IBG are a great model company. Their kits can be a bit over-engineered for my liking. But this one, as I say, looks quite straightforward. I'll open the box and show you the contents in case anybody's interested in purchasing this kit. So the first sprue is just two parts. We've got the turret and we've got the main body of the tank. Next sprue we have the tracks and the road wheels, all as one part for both sides. Then I think we've got, I don't know whether they're like track guards, and one or two other pieces there that are too small for me to see from this distance. Here we have the turret ring, the main gun, which I think is 37mm, it said on the front of the box, and two more parts for the hull, and I think this is the vent for the engine. So here I think we have the floor pan for the tank, the hatch for the turret, and then we've got some of the suspension arms for the tracks, and we've got some tools there I think that go on the tank. Then we have two identical sprues, which I think have got the suspension arms again for the road wheels. Finally we have a sheet of brass, and this will be for the engine compartment cover I think. And then we've got some brackets that will go on the side of the tank. Here's an A3 sheet, which is, as you can see, the instructions for putting the tank together, and you can pause the video if you want to have a closer look or a more detailed look at that. And here we have the colour callouts for the camouflage of the tank, and also the road wheels, gun and wood and so on. And we've got some decals that we can throw on this vehicle as well. So I'm going to keep this all as one video, so the next time you see the tank it will be mainly constructed I think, so I shall catch you in a bit. Hey everyone, so a bit of an update on the Type 94 Japanese tankette. As you can see it's fully constructed. Well, I say that, I managed to lose 3 pieces. They just pinged from the tweezers as I was trying to put them on. So they are somewhere around in this room. Quite a straightforward kit to put together, apart from, as I say, losing some pieces. No real issues at all. Just bear in mind that when you put in the PE brackets on the rear there, you see the mesh for the exhaust system. Well, there's 2 brackets either side of that. Put the brackets on before you put the exhaust system on, because they go under the exhaust system. There was some call outs on the instructions that were wrong, basically the wrong numbers, but easy enough to work out because it was the opposite one. So for instance, I think the fenders, it said B1 and of course it was B2. Easy enough to figure out. So the next thing we're going to do with this is I'm going to throw it on a little base. I'll just put a dime there just to give you an idea of the size of this thing. Pretty small. So as I say, I'm going to throw this on the base, so the next time you see this it will be complete. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so the build is completed and the little vignette to stick it on has been finished as well. But before I show you the finished result, I just wanted to show you this this stuff that I've used. It's from Model Scene, and this is a fallow field late summer. It's an A5 sheet of flock, and you just basically cut it to your requirements. A couple of things I want to note about this. First of all, I don't know whether you can see, but there's a bit of a shine to the flock, which isn't particularly good, but I'm hoping that the matte varnish I've used has got rid of that. The other thing is the foam that they use on the bottom. You would be better recessing this stuff. If you're going to use a big piece, you'd be better recessing this stuff in the base. I've painted mine black to match the base that I was using. So I shall get the finished build. So here it is, guys. I've done something a bit different with this. I've basically done a rusty tank as if it's an abandoned wreck. I thought the terrain, the fallow field, whatever it's called, would work quite well with some areas of the Pacific Islands, where you've just got like this vegetation that's quite low, as opposed to a jungle kind of attitude. I did some black rocks because obviously the volcanic nature of the islands. And as I say, I just painted the tank in various browns. I sprayed it Chaos Black first, then I sprayed it Tamiya's red brown, then I put some rust effect from Games Workshop, and then I just gave a wash of Agrax Earthshade over it and another product from Games Workshop. I can't remember what it's called now. I'll put a little label for you to see, and that was basically it. I then super glued, I PVA glued this that I'd cut out to a coaster, a wooden coaster. Then I super glued the tank to the field, pressing it down so it actually sunk into the flock. The rocks are a couple of pieces of cork that I painted Temerus black, and then I dry brushed with a black grey colour, just to give them that igneous rock look. And then I went round the coaster with a black paint, just to finish that off, but I also did that around the edge of the grass tuft as well to hide that green. So that was that. So a fun little project, nothing too stressing, which is just what I wanted. I am pleased with the result. What will I do next? I have no idea. Will I do more figures or will I do another model? I don't know. This is another -1 to my miniature golf score, which is very good. A kit completed, and we're not far off me having to do the results of March's miniature golf score. Have I still managed to remain in minus, or have I jumped into the plus? We shall see. Anyway, guys, I hope your week is going well. Thanks ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks to all the new subscribers who've joined the channel. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.